Hi there, this is Kassie, and these are the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of July 24 to July 30. If you want to check out last week's prediction, you can find them on the link on the right hand corner of this video. But if you want a personal consultation with me, you can reach me on my website www.cassiecai.com, where you will get 3 free minutes with your subscription, extra free minutes every month, and other free stuff like the card of your birth, the 2 card combinations. So please do subscribe to my channel so that these videos reach a larger audience, but also so that you don't miss anything new that comes up in this channel. But let's see the predictions of next week. For Aries, we had the 4 of Wands and now it's the Ace of Cups. This week brings an exciting combination of the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It's a time of celebration, new emotional beginnings in your life. You may have experienced a sense of accomplishment, harmony in your personal affairs last week, and this could be a great week for gathering with loved ones or starting a new phase in your relationship, as that's what the Ace of Cups represents. In your career, the 4 of Wands signifies that you must have experienced stability and success on some level, while the Ace of Cups represents new opportunities and emotional fulfillment. Don't forget that cups are associated with feelings, so this ace symbolizes an opportunity that will bring emotional satisfaction primarily. You may start something that will make you feel passionate and enthusiastic. This week you will have a positive outlook of your professional endeavors, expect recognition for your hard work, and the potential for exciting new projects or collaborations. Embrace the positive energy and let it fuel your progress. If you want to know how someone feels, the combination of the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups brings a week of love and emotional connection. If you are in a relationship, this could be a time of deepening bonds and joyful experiences together. If you are single, be open to new romantic opportunities that may come your way, because there will be new options and new opportunities for you, as this combination indicates the potential for a new chapter filled with love and happiness. It's possible that this week you will be the recipient of a nice gesture or a new beginning in your love life. The beginning of the week between Monday and Wednesday will hold the strongest energy. For Taurus, we had the Justice and now it's the 4 of Swords. This week's combination of Justice and the 4 of Swords brings a focus on balance and introspection. The Justice signifies that you must have experienced fairness and maybe also the need to maintain equilibrium in various aspects of your life. Or you made decisions based on logic, integrity and fairness, possibly leaving strong emotional reactions aside for a while. Paired with the 4 of Swords, which represents rest and contemplation, this week calls for self-reflection and finding inner peace. You will take time to recharge and rejuvenate, or to heal yourself if that's what you need. It's important to allow yourself moments of solitude to restore balance in your mind, body and spirit. In your career, the Justice indicates that you must have had a fair and objective approach to your professional endeavors. You must have paid attention to maintaining balance in your work environment. And the 4 of Swords is a passive energy, so you may experience a slowdown or a delay, and there won't be big changes in your work this week. However, this is a great time to reassess your goals, to evaluate your strategies, and seek ways to restore harmony in your professional life. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the combination of Justice and the 4 of Swords shows that they feel the need to take a break from any relationship tensions. There will probably be an honest talk with your partner or the person you are interested in, and you will be able to resolve conflicts in a fair and peaceful manner. The 4 of Swords astrologically is Jupiter in Libra, and Jupiter will grant you charm and charisma, so you will look your best this week and you will have a graceful quality that will make you shine. And that's a great opportunity if you want to get someone's attention or if you want to make a good impression for an interview, for instance. So this week you will have Jupiter's blessings. The strong day of this week seems to be Thursday. For Gemini, we had the Judgment and now it's the Nine of Cups. This week brings a powerful combination of the Judgment and the Knight of Cups, signifying a time of personal transformation and emotional fulfillment. The Judgment is a period of reflection, self-evaluation. It symbolizes the past, so maybe you had to deal with something that happened in your past or someone from your past resurfaced last week. And that's also about accepting that certain things aren't working and need to end. Paired with the Nine of Cups, which represents emotional satisfaction and fulfillment, this week promises a deep sense of contentment and happiness if you are willing to let go of those things that aren't working. It's about embracing personal growth and align your actions with your true desires and not with what someone else wants. In your career, Gemini, the combination of the Judgment and the Nine of Cups indicates that perhaps last week you reflected on your professional goals, and some of you must have had to deal with someone or something that started in the past and is still influencing your personal life. This week will bring opportunities for recognition or advancement, leading to greater job satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. There will be transformative energy around you, which means that this week you'll get the chance to make a positive change in your work, something that will bring you more satisfaction. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the combination of the Judgment and the Nine of Cups signifies that they want to experience a new beginning with you, a new beginning that will bring more satisfaction. Some of you will have to deal with the past still in some way, but I expect that since the Nine of Cups is such a positive energy, you will get the chance to heal something from the past or to see something or someone with new eyes. The Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces, and that not only makes you much more intuitive, it will also bring expansion and growth in your emotional and personal connections. The strong day of this week seems to be Thursday. For Cancer, we had the World and now it's the Four of Pentacles. The World and the Four of Pentacles signify a period of completion and financial stability. The World card represents a sense of achievement and accomplishment, indicating that you have reached a significant milestone or attained a long-term goal. The Four of Pentacles symbolizes material security, financial stability, suggesting that you will experience a boost in your financial situation this week. This week calls for you to celebrate your achievements, take pride in your hard work and your dedication. Embrace a sense of abundance and be open to new opportunities that will come your way. In your career, this combination advises you to focus on maintaining financial stability and utilizing your resources wisely. The World card indicates that you must have experienced a successful outcome or recognition for your professional achievements, and now the Four of Pentacles encourages you to be prudent with your finances and to manage your resources effectively. This week you will receive acknowledgement for your efforts or a job well done. Embrace your sense of responsibility and make smart financial decisions to ensure long-term security. Be mindful of your financial goals, and in that way you will continue to thrive in your career. If you want to know how someone feels about you, there's a new level of stability. Their feelings are getting more stable, more solid. The World card indicates a sense of completion, so maybe a stage was completed in your relationship. The World is also associated with long-distance relationships, so for some of you, there must have been a completion in your relationship and a new chapter is about to begin. The Four of Pentacles shows that your connection is very strong and that you may be working on matters of security, stability, or how you share your resources with your loved ones. This week you will express your love, your appreciation to your partner, or you will be the recipient of such an expression, and that will help you create lasting memories together. The Four of Pentacles indicates that Thursday will probably be the strong day of this week, and it will give you the chance to deepen your connection and experience more joy in your relationship. So this is a very good energy for serious and long-term relationships. For Leo, we had the Four of Cups, and now it's the Two of Swords. This week presents the combination of the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords, suggesting a need for self-reflection and decision-making. The Four of Cups signifies that last week was probably a slow week, a week of introspection, contemplation, and you may have found yourself questioning your current circumstances or feeling emotionally detached. Paired with the Two of Swords, which represents choices and the need for balanced decision-making, this week calls for you to address any conflicts or uncertainties that may be holding you back. It will be about trusting your intuition and taking the time to weigh your options. In your career, this combination suggests the need for clarity and focus. Maybe last week you felt bored or apathetic and you took a step back to evaluate your current professional path, as you may have felt that something isn't moving as fast as you'd like it to move, and there are delays or even stagnation. This week you will make a decision about that, and this week you will also bring opportunities for new beginnings or a change in direction. You will feel the power of choice and you will take decisive action to bring positive shifts in your career. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the combination of the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords shows that they may feel the need to take things slow, as there is a decision they need to make. This combination calls for introspection. In other words, you need to know what you want, and honest communication will help your relationships a lot. If you have been feeling emotionally distant or unsure about your current love connection, it's time to address these concerns. Take the time to reflect on your needs, on your desires, and have open conversations with your partner. Single Leos may be faced with choices or inner conflicts regarding their love life. The strong day of this week will be Tuesday. For Virgo, we had the Knight of Cups and now it's the Four of Cups. This week's combination of the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups brings a focus on your relationships, love, emotions, but also self-reflection. The Knight of Cups represents someone of a compassionate, romantic nature, maybe a water sign or ascendant, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and this person must have played a role in your life last week, while the Four of Cups is a slow and passive card and suggests a period of introspection. So this week you may feel a little introspective, meaning trying to figure out what you want from a relationship or what you want for your love life. This isn't a week of big changes. This is a week that you take the time to connect with your feelings, to examine any patterns or emotional barriers that may be hindering the growth in your love life. In your career, Virgo, the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups advise you to assess if your current work aligns with your passions and your values. This week, it's possible that you will seek opportunities to express your creativity and maybe even your artistic expression into your job. This week may also call for re-evaluation of your career goals. Some of you will start considering other options in your career, but keep in mind that this isn't a very good week to make decisions. It's a good week to explore, assess the current energies, but don't decide yet. If you want to know how someone feels, they feel that your relationship has reached a stage where they need to reevaluate something. If you're in a partnership, take the time to nurture your emotional connection and express your feelings openly. If you are single, focus on self-love and personal growth, as that's often something that brings more love into your life. The Four of Cups is the moon in Cancer, so you will definitely feel more emotional this week, and you will feel the need to emotionally nurture and support others. But that need will be strong in you as well. And that's why if you feel disappointed that another fails to live up to your expectations, you may decide to take some distance from them. The strong days of this week will be Monday and Thursday. For Libra, we had the Magician and now it's the Six of Swords. The combination of the Magician and the Six of Swords is a very dynamic one and signifies a time of manifestation and transition. The Magician represents your innate abilities and the power to create your reality, so perhaps last week you took action to make something happen or to bring a plan or dream into reality. Paired with the Six of Swords, which represents a journey of change and basically mental transition, this week will be about tapping into your skills and about embracing new opportunities. You may decide to move away from a challenging situation, and you may not necessarily be able to resolve it, but you may decide to make a pause for a while and to move towards a more peaceful and relaxing situation, at least for a while. In your career, this combination indicates a period of transformation and harnessing your unique talents, and it's actually that's what the Magician represents: your unique abilities, your unique talents, your natural abilities, and the power of your words and your actions. The Six of Swords suggests a shift that will happen this week in your professional life, where you may be moving away from an old pattern or an old situation that's not improving or is not progressing the way you want it to progress. It's important to trust your skills and take inspired actions to achieve your goals. This week you will have the ability to manifest positive changes, especially if you are willing to let go of certain things that aren't working. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the combination of these two cards indicates that they find you very charming. However, you may have to resolve some communication issues between you. And that's because the Six of Swords signals this transition towards a more peaceful and a more balanced situation between you. So if you have been facing challenges in your relationship, this week will bring an opportunity to move towards calmer waters, so to speak. It's about embracing honest communication, open communication, and navigating any transitions with grace and understanding, which means it's very important to not resist change if change is what you've been experiencing for a while now. The strong days of this week will be Tuesday and Saturday. For Scorpio, we had the Five of Wands and now it's the Queen of Pentacles. The combination of the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles brings a focus on competition but also on abundance. The Five of Wands you got last week represents conflicts, challenges, so on a certain area of your life you may have to deal with competition, with arguments, with disagreements. But now the Queen of Pentacles symbolizes material security and a very nurturing energy. So this week will call for you to balance your assertiveness with a grounded and nurturing approach. You will be able to rise above conflicts or power struggles by maintaining a calm and confident demeanor. It's about trusting your abilities to overcome those obstacles and create a stable and prosperous life or a prosperous situation. In your career, the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles indicate a need for diplomacy and resourcefulness. The Five of Wands suggests there must have been potential conflicts or competition in the workplace. However, the Queen of Pentacles foretells that you will be using your practical skills to navigate through challenges, and you will focus on building strong foundations and balanced professional relationships that will allow you to find creative solutions this week. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles indicates that there must have been some contrast, some disagreements in your relationship, perhaps some power struggles within a romantic connection. However, now this week you will experience more stability because you will be able to approach those challenges with grounded and compassionate mindset. So if you want to know how someone feels about you, this person's feelings are getting more stable, more solid, more serious too, because Pentacles are about building strong relationships, relationships that will last in time, committed relationships. So it seems that you are moving in that direction. Also, there might be an earth sign or ascendant person, a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, that will play a significant role in your life this week. For Sagittarius, we had the Six of Pentacles and now it's the Seven of Cups. This combination highlights themes of generosity but also choices. The Six of Pentacles represents a spirit of giving and receiving, so maybe last week you experienced a balanced exchange, or you made an agreement, or you had a deal with someone either in your personal or in your professional life. While the Seven of Cups this week signifies a plethora of options and possibilities. This week you will try to find balance in your actions and make wise choices amidst abundant opportunities. But keep in mind that not all opportunities, not all options will be equal or equally good. So you will have to prioritize, maybe to reflect on your values, to decide what truly matters to you. And in other words, you have to make sure that what you do, your actions, is aligned with what you want. In your career, the combination of the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups signifies that there will be decision making this week. You will be considering your opportunities, your options carefully. The Six of Pentacles suggests that last week you may have decided to collaborate with someone or to share your resources in the workplace in some way, while the Seven of Cups signals a variety of options and potential directions that you will have this week. Your focus will be on maintaining a fair and equitable approach to your work, and you will be discerning in the choices you make. You will trust your instincts and align your actions with your long-term professional goals. If you want to know how someone feels about you, last week you may have experienced a balanced interaction with them, an exchange or an agreement with this person, and this week the Seven of Cups indicates that you may find them a little distracted. Maybe they have other things to do, responsibilities, obligations that they keep them occupied, and they may be not very focused in your relationship. However, the Seven of Cups, like I said, also shows options. So if you felt stuck in a situation or some points in your relationship weren't working the way you wanted them to work, this week you will get the chance to explore new options on how to improve your relationship and on how to fix things and make them better. The strong days of this week will be Saturday and Sunday. For Capricorn, we had the Queen of Cups and now it's the Chariot. This combination shows that this week will bring a focus on emotional maturity but also on determination and control. The Queen of Cups you got last week represents intuition, empathy, your personal relationships, love, and maybe someone who's a water sign or ascendant that play a significant role in your life, Scorpio, Pisces or Cancer. While the Chariot symbolizes the need to take control of a situation, to move forward, to win, this week calls for a harmonious balance between your emotions and your drive to achieve your goals. Now, this kind of energy can bring some power struggles in your relationship, in your relationships in general, not just in love, because your agenda with the agenda of another person may not be aligned. By maintaining a clear vision of what you want to accomplish and use your determination but also your empathy, you will be able to overcome any obstacles that come your way. In your career, this combination signifies a need for emotional intelligence that will be used to achieve your ambitions, to realize your ambitions. The Queen of Cups you had last week must have brought a sensitive energy in your career, something that made you more sensitive to the needs of others. Maybe your emotional intelligence was heightened last week, or you were more compassionate, you had a compassionate approach in your professional relationships. Now the Chariot calls for you to harness your drive and your determination to achieve your career goals. So this week you will be much more determined and you will take control of the situation in your workplace. Also, you may have to take on a leadership role and navigate through a challenge with determination and assertiveness. If you want to know how someone feels, under the energy of the Queen of Cups, this person must have been more open emotionally, more sensitive. Now with the Chariot, you may find them more reserved or more guarded. Now that can happen for many reasons. One of them could be that they are trying to protect something, to protect themselves, their feelings, or the relationship in general. Or they just aren't ready to open up emotionally yet, especially if we are talking about a new relationship. The Chariot is often someone who's a Cancer sun or ascendant, so there might be a person who belongs to that sign that will play a significant role in your life, while the strong part of this week will be the last part, so it's between Friday and Sunday that you will feel this energy the most. For Aquarius, we had the Eight of Cups and now the Five of Swords. This combination highlights the themes of letting go, but also of conflict resolution. The Eight of Cups shows a period of transition, the need to let go of what no longer serves you. So maybe last week you made some moves to move away from a stressful situation or a situation that is no longer aligned with your values, with your needs. While the Five of Swords suggests conflicts or challenges, arguments, disagreements, this week you will also give you the chance to bring resolution, especially if you embrace a sense of detachment and walk away from situations or relationships that hinder your growth. You will prioritize your well-being and you will focus on your personal journey. Just make sure that you don't overdo it by becoming too selfish, too opinionated. If you are faced with conflicts, it's important to choose your battles wisely and find peaceful resolutions if possible, and avoid fighting for the sake of it. In your career, Aquarius, this combination shows that you will assess your professional path, you will let go of any aspects that no longer align with your true aspirations. You may have decided to explore some new horizons last week to seek opportunities that bring greater fulfillment. Now, with the Five of Swords, there might be a misunderstanding or an argument in your workplace, and that will require tact and diplomacy. This week it's important to embrace the courage to walk away from situations that block your growth and to seek resolutions that promote harmony. If you want to know how someone feels about you, the Eight of Cups indicates that maybe there was some distance between you the last week or the last few weeks, or you felt that this relationship wasn't going anywhere and you decided to explore other options. Now the Five of Swords can be a little tricky because there might be an argument with this person for that reason, or you may find that your differences are too difficult to be resolved or to be reconciled. So there's a higher risk of arguments and disagreements this week. However, this week may also bring opportunities for emotional healing and releasing past hurts, especially if you utilize the energy of the Eight of Cups more than the energy of the Five of Swords that can be quite disruptive. So by choosing to let go of what no longer serves you and finding peaceful resolutions, you can create this space for new love or for a new stage in your love life. The strong day of this week seems to be Thursday. For Pisces, we had the Lovers and the Empress. This is a very strong combination for focusing on love, harmony and abundance, especially in your personal and romantic relationships. The Lovers symbolize deep connections, choices, partnerships, so maybe last week you started a new partnership in your professional or in your personal life. The Lovers is also a karmic card, which means that maybe there has been a karmic event that set the wheels in motion in some way on some area of your life. The Empress represents fertility, creativity. It's a very nurturing energy, and that's why it's associated with mother figures, with motherhood, with pregnancy. So all these themes may play out in your life this week, which this week calls you to embrace the power of love in all its forms and tap into your creative potential. You will deepen some of your personal connections, or you will have a better understanding of your inner needs, your deeper needs, and you connect with your passions and your creativity. In your career, the combination of the Lovers and the Empress signifies the need for a harmonious collaboration, so your professional relationships will improve, especially if you have a partner or if you are looking for a partner in your career, in your business. Maybe you made a choice last week, a decision, and this week you will find that this decision will bring more abundance and more creative expression. So what you decided was probably the right thing, and you will seek collaborations and partnerships that bring out your creative abilities and help you advance and progress in your professional path. Also, it's important to connect with your inner abilities, your talents, your gifts, because this week you may discover that you have a gift that is not developed, or a gift that you didn't even know you had. So it's important that you connect with that special energy, your unique talents, and express them creatively. If you want to know how someone feels about you, with the Lovers you must have experienced an expression of their love. They must have shown you they care, they love you. And with the Empress you will experience further growth, because the Empress is one of the love cards. It is associated with the goddess of love, Venus, and that's why your relationships, you will see improvement in your relationships this week. Bonds will get deeper, stronger, and you will embrace the power of love and will allow your heart to guide you in matters of romance. If you're in a relationship already, you will feel that this relationship is getting stronger, more solid. If you are single, trust in the choices you make and be open to new love connections. The strong days of this week will be Wednesday and Friday. So these were the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of July 24 to July 30. I hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you again next week. Have a great week.